Have you ever stood in line for hours, maybe even overnight, just to see something? Not for a new phone or a concert, but for a flower. A flower that, as you get closer, doesn't smell like a fragrant rose or sweet jasmine. Instead, the air fills with a thick, heavy scent, the smell of death. Welcome to the weird and wonderful world of Amorphophilus titanum, better known as the corpse flower. This isn't just any plant. It's the largest unbranched inflorescence on the entire planet, a true titan of the botanical kingdom that thrives on filth and captures the imagination of everyone who encounters it. It's a spectacle that draws thousands, all waiting for this rare, bizarre event. But it begs the question, why would nature create something so magnificent, yet so utterly repulsive? What's the secret behind this beautiful, stinking giant? To see a corpse flower bloom is to witness a masterclass in patience. Think about the flowers in your garden. They probably bloom every year, right? Well, this giant operates on a completely different timeline. It can take a staggering 7 to 10 years just to produce a single bloom. For the better part of a decade, this plant leads a secret life, mostly underground. Its power source is a massive underground tuber called a corm. This isn't your average potato. These corms can weigh over 100 kilograms or more than 220 pounds. That's like having a giant buried battery. Each year, it sends up a single, enormous tree-like leaf to soak up sunlight and gather energy, almost like it's charging that battery. Then it retreats back underground, lying dormant, and then, one day, with no warning, the titan awakens. A massive, spear-like bud erupts from the soil. The growth is explosive, shooting upwards as much as 10 centimeters or 4 inches every single day. It rockets towards the sky, eventually reaching breathtaking heights of over 3 meters or 10 feet tall. Imagine a flower taller than a basketball hoop. After all that time, all that growth, the grand finale is incredibly brief. For a fleeting window of just 24 to 48 hours, the flower finally unfolds. It reveals a stunning deep burgundy, velvet-like cloak called a spathe, wrapped around a central spike called the spadix. It is a spectacular explosion of life and energy that has been 10 long years in the making. And just as quickly as it appears, it begins to fade. It's a know you see it know you don't phenomenon. As the flower opens, it's not just a visual show, it's a full-blown theatrical performance. And this is where things get really weird. To survive, the corpse flower needs to be noticed, but it's not trying to attract the usual pollinators like bees or butterflies. No, its target audience is far more macabre, creatures that are drawn to decay. This is where the chemistry of horror truly begins. The flower starts releasing a pungent cocktail of chemical compounds. Scientists have identified molecules like dimethyl trisulfide, which gives rotting onions their lovely aroma, and isovaleric acid, the signature scent of sweaty socks. There's also trimethylamine, the smell of rotting fish, and indole, which is also found in feces. It's a carefully crafted perfume of put. The flower is literally designed to smell like something has died and is rotting in the jungle heat. But here's the most ingenious and slightly terrifying twist. The flower is thermogenic. That means it can generate its own heat. The central spike, the spadix, heats up to nearly 37 degrees Celsius, or 98 degrees Fahrenheit, the same temperature as the human body. This heat serves a critical purpose. It helps to volatilize those stinky chemicals, turning the foul scent into a rising plume of warm, odorous gas. This mimics the steam UDC rising from a fresh animal carcass in the cool rainforest air. This combination of heat and stench is an irresistible beacon for its chosen pollinators, carrion beetles and flesh flies. These insects can smell the promise of a rotting meal from miles away. They fly through the dense jungle, following the scent, thinking they've found the perfect place to lay their eggs. They crawl all over the flower, searching for the corpse that isn't there. And in their frantic search, they get covered in the flower's pollen. When they fly off, disappointed, to the next stinking corpse flower, they carry that pollen with them, ensuring the plant's survival. It's a brilliant, if disgusting, act of deception. Today, the corpse flower is much more than just a botanical curiosity. It has become a powerful symbol of a vanishing world. Its native home is the lush rainforests of Sumatra, Indonesia, but those forests are disappearing at an alarming rate due to deforestation for palm oil plantations and logging, with fewer than 1,000 of these giants estimated to be left in the wild. The corpse flower is now officially listed as an endangered species. Its survival is hanging by a thread. This is why the blooms in botanical gardens around the world are so important. They are not just a spectacle, they are ambassadors for their wild relatives. Each time one of these magnificent, stinky giants unfurls in a greenhouse, it becomes a global news story. It reminds us of the incredible biodiversity that our planet holds and how fragile it is. It's a wake-up call, wrapped in a beautiful, foul-smelling package. The corpse flower teaches us that nature isn't always pretty in the conventional sense. It can be harsh, it can be stinky, and it can be downright terrifying. But within that overwhelming stench is the unyielding spirit of survival. The corpse flower is a testament to the incredible, bizarre, and ingenious lengths that life will go to in order to persist. It's a true masterpiece of evolution, a living paradox that shows us that even in the smell of death, there is a vibrant, desperate, and beautiful push for new life. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button. And subscribe for more deep dives into the weirdest wonders of the natural world. See you next time.